the story of Narnia.
Well, this is the Kingdom of Morn, and it's here that C.S. Lewis is said to have drawn much of his inspiration for the magical chronicles of Narnia. The building that's going up just over here is going to represent the hopes and dreams of children from all over Northern Ireland. This has been 2 years in the planning, and this will be a very special place called Narnia. The cabin will be constructed over the coming months for the Northern Ireland Cancer Fund for Children. Around 2 new families a week are given a diagnosis of cancer, and Narnia will provide a haven for families living with the illness.
Children from all over Northern Ireland will use this building. Primarily it's designed for children who have been diagnosed with cancer and their brothers and sisters who are living with cancer, and they come from all the 6 counties, and they are the main people who will be using the log cabin.
Michael McDowell is the architect behind Narnia, and he has lived and breathed this project for the past 2 years. He's taken on board all the ideas put to him by the children to turn this into a timber reality.
Well, the level that we're at, this is the lower level. There will be a bridge coming over from the upper level of the existing house that the main log cabin will sit on. We're here in the dormitories. This is the boys' dorm, the girls' dorm, and then staff accommodation for the leaders. They have rooms, and then there's a treatment room, lift access and services. Above that, the log cabin will sit on a concrete floor, which is going in just above this level here. That will have the recreation space, the dining area, the sort of Big Brother house look within that space, and a quiet room and other facilities that will all look out over the moorings here. Be decking at that level and right round, front and back. So it'll have a fabulous view looking out over the hills.
Well, the next phase is going to be the arrival and construction of the timber. And by the time it gets here, it will have travelled 3,000 miles over land and sea from a forest in Belarus to the Shimna Valley here in the Mournes. The journey from Belarus takes the lorries through Poland, Germany, Rotterdam and England before making their way to Newcastle in County Down. As it turns out, the logs arrive on one of the wettest days of the year, and they have around 100 tonnes of wood to manoeuvre around the back of the site. It's very Scandinavian in feel, isn't it?
Yes, well, it is. I mean, that's where all of this sort of construction originated. In fact, this system is called Swedish Cove, and it's used in America. Obviously, the Scandinavians took it to America a few hundred years ago, and we researched their system as well, and then come back to the original. Mm-hmm. So here we have it.
It's exactly a week since the guys arrived with all those logs. Yes. and started to put the first log in place. I'm sure you're amazed how quickly it's gone.
Well, indeed, it's one of those overnight successes, mind you. There's an awful lot of work going on in the background, and before that, with the journey across from Russia that these logs have made. Before we got here, a lot of work went on by the main contractors, by the local services contractors, to get it ready for that very quick pace of construction. But yes, these guys have been working every hour of daylight since they arrived. It's amazing.
And when you think of what this is going to end up as, it brings a whole new meaning to that phrase, "from Russia with love," doesn't
Absolutely.
it? Absolutely. It's just 2 weeks ago since 100 tonnes of timber arrived here in the Shimna Valley, and as you can see, Narnia is really taking shape. In fact, the last log went on there today, and all they need now is a roof.
It's quiet in the mountains, serene, calm. We love to come here, escape into our own world. This place inspired C.S. Lewis when he dreamt of Narnia. Magic surrounds you here, and it's here they're building a log cabin for us. A healing place, our sanctuary. Soon it will be ready. Our Narnia. It's here in the Mourne Mountains. The Northern Ireland Cancer Fund for Children has its retreat. I've been here with my family to be restored. Now they're building a log cabin for us teenagers. Soon it will be ready. We wanted a place that we could just be, and without adults always around. We have our own independence here. I think it was a really good idea to have a log cabin because it makes it so much more magical. I think the place does have a lot of feeling of Narnia about it.
Come and see your log cabin.
It's
so amazing. It's so surreal that we can actually stay here now.
Do we get to cook in the kitchen? Yes. Oh. You feel so special because it is our building, and you feel special anyway, like because we are kids who have been through a lot, and just knowing that people have done this for us, it's really it's emotional in a sense.
It's like this is our place.
We never thought this would happen, but it just seems like a dream nearly come true.
You'll be really here to look after yourselves, I think. The kids that we look after, kids that have been diagnosed with cancer and their brothers and sisters who are living with cancer every day are no different to any other child. The fact is that these children are living in very extreme conditions. They're living in a frightening situation, they're living with pain, they're living with uncertainty. But at the end of the day, they want to be like any other child. They just want to have their lives back. It is a magical place, and these children are special. Children in Need has made an enormous difference to us. They said, we think what you're doing is great and we want to help you. We realise there is a need and we are behind you 100%. Narnia is not yet complete. We have another £100,000 we need to raise before we can make this building complete and safe and ready to welcome the children into. And once we've raised that amount of money, we need to make sure that Narnia stays open, not just to the children who have helped to make this dream come true, but for the children coming in 10 years' time.
We really do need to get away from it all sometimes, and to have this place is just so important to us. It's just wonderful.
Narnia is now complete with roof, and it's been fully kitted out inside. I'm sure you'll agree this has turned out to be a beautiful building which is in complete harmony with its surroundings. The fixtures and fittings have been carefully chosen to reflect the environment, and the cabin now stands in the heart of the Mourns as a testament to the hard work and imagination of everyone involved.